What's good, Waiver Warriors? Coach here with you today. She couldn't make it today, but he is trying to come as a rain a little bit. We're gonna get to this little waiver show, playoff show, Waiver Warriors, episode 45. Appreciate you for checking in. Hit you out with a few quick little, updates and fantasy and everything like that. Hopefully, if you're watching this show right now, you're in the playoffs. Um, so yeah, let me get right into it. Hope everybody having a good day out there. Got anything to say? Hit me up. Let's see what we got going on right here. So I'm gonna start off with the injury news of the week. First man on the list, Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. He won't be playing this week, unfortunately. That just sucks if you have CMC. You've been waiting for him all year. I know you probably want to start him in the playoffs, but unfortunately, he's still dealing with a shoulder injury this time, and he will be out. So that sucks if you had that man right there. Next man on the list, Myles Gaskins. This came about yesterday. He's a running back for the Miami. He's out with a COVID-related incident. His backup, Salvin Ahmed, is also out with a shoulder injury. So right now, I'll give you another option for the running back for Miami. But as of right now, the top two options are out. Drew Brees, they said that he's uncertain at the moment to return in week 15. He's been dealing with that punctured lung. He's been dealing with that rib injury. He's just been dealing with a lot. He's an old school dude. He's 40. He's in his 40s. So rib injury, lung puncture, that's not what you want to hear from your 41, 42-year-old quarterback. So if you have Taysom Hill, maybe you want to keep playing him. But Drew Brees, if you have him, don't drop him, of course. But you want to see what he does. It's the playoffs. Drew Brees probably didn't help you get there, but he's probably for sure a better option than a lot of dudes that left on this waiver wire out here. Let me see what we got. Brandon Cooks, wide receiver for the Houston Texans. This one hurt. I have him on my team and just found out he's been questionable, but he officially won't be playing today. He's dealing with a foot and neck issue. They also are playing the Bears, which sucks. So you have Will Fuller, who's gone for the season. You have Brandon Cooks, who's injured. And, yeah, so Deshaun Watson will be out there trying to do the best he can. Trying to give you a couple more options for him later. Give me 1 second, y'all. Like 11 o'clock. Next on the list, y'all, Tyrann Mathieu, defensive DB for the Chiefs. He is expected to play this week. So, in case you need an extra defender out there, he's out there for you. G just popped up on the scene, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He can give him a couple seconds to get situated, and he'll be right here. Also, running back Frank Gore for the Jets. He's expected to play this week. He's dealing with a concussion, but he will be back in. I know if you had him last week, it sucked. The boy just got popped. He was out like the beginning of the game. So, yeah. Once again, it's Frank Gore with the Jets. Let you know what the running backs is looking like right now. Cardinals wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. He's dealing with a back and neck injury. He's dealing with a back and neck issues. But it's D-Hop. He's a warrior. He can go out there and play. It is a must-win game for them. So I expect DeAndre Hopkins to have, a pretty healthy workload like he does always. But I am still concerned a little bit with Kyler Murray and his throwing. They've been limiting his game recently, but it's do or die. So we'll see about that. Josh Jacobs, running back for the Raiders. He's been questionable. They are expecting him to play. However, he's been banged up. He's kind of iffy. He's Josh Jacobs, though. He got you to this point, or he helped get you to this point. So most likely you're starting him. However, getting closer and closer to game time, you might want to see what they are saying about his hip injury. So Josh Jacobs is most likely starting him. However, if you have a better option, I would pivot just because of how they're making it sound. But it's Josh Jacobs. He's always been a gamer. However, look for extra options if they are out there. Another man on the list. You're probably not playing this man, but just letting you know, T. Higgins, Wide receiver for Cincinnati listed as questionable, but he is expected to play. QT, wide receiver for the Houston Texans. He's questionable with a knee injury, but they are expecting him to play this week. He might get a lot more targets, or they probably shadow him a lot more since Cooks is out for the day. So expect for it to be the QT show. Yeah, Cooks is out. Next on the list, Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott. He will play today. They're playing against Cincinnati. He's dealing with a calf injury. I think Zeke's going to go out there and play. This is one of his best matchups in a while. I know he had a couple good matchups, like once they played the Jets maybe like 2 weeks ago. You were expecting a huge game that you didn't get. This is Cincinnati. I'm expecting a little bit better game from Zeke. So if you have Zeke in your lineups, you're playing him for sure. However, watch out for that calf injury. It's about an hour to a game time, so just keep an eye on that. However, they are playing what my brother likes to call the Bungles. So the Bengals are looking shitty as a team overall. So yeah, man. Who else on the list? Matt Stafford been dealing with a thumb injury still, but he is expected to play today. If you have Matt Stafford, especially in a 2 QB league, I will be firing him up. Another man off the Lions list, running back DeAndre Swift. They're playing against the Packers. No. Yeah, they are playing against the Packers today. He hasn't had like a breakout booming game since around like week 10. Been dealing with the concussions, but DeAndre Swift good play. If he starts, especially against the Packers, I would play that man. Packers been looking a lot better on defense. However, starting running back in the NFL, you wouldn't play him. Coming back off concussion, my boy G said he wouldn't play him. I'm saying it's looking real bleak out there at running back. So, saying you don't know what his workload would be. But it also depends what running backs you got out there. However, if it's looking real bad for you, like if you have to pick up some waiver options for running back, you might want to, consider Swift. Last man on the injury list we have right now. Bucks tight end Cameron Brate. He's been dealing with I'm talking about Cameron Brate for this next point. Cameron Brate tight end for the Bucks won't be playing this week, so I just think it'll be a lot more Gronk opportunities out there. Fournette's out. Could be a big day for Ronald Jones. You never know. Say it again, please. You playing against who? Leonard Fournette? Ronald Jones? Man, I'm letting you know right now. Look at your hair now. Every time you talk, it's just your hair. It takes over the show right now. Talking hair, B. You got straight. You three good strokes away from having the anchor man. Say good morning, San Francisco. I don't know if I can do this.
I ain't trying to be that close to you.
I ain't trying to have you this close. I was trying to hit you up, brother.
Just cancel that shit.
I'm not. I've already. Well, I'm going. I'm not gonna start it on. We only got like 30 minutes left anyway.
Just end it, then we'll start. About the second part.
We'll put episode 40.